You're listening to
Hoxton FM.
I think we are live. I'm Dan Formless. This is the Forward Movement show here live on Hoxton FM. Had a few little niggles again, but I'm getting to the bottom of it. I think I have a process now, and it shouldn't involve restarting the computer twice next week. Before I forget, next week we have got Big Nick D, Banker Switches, in as a guest. Very exciting. He's got a lot of good music already under his belt, but he's also got some new stuff coming out. I have heard it. I was desperate to play it today, but it's off to be mastered, and I shouldn't be playing pre-masters apparently. So yeah, can't wait to have him on next week. That will be, of course, Thursday, 7 o'clock GMT, as always, every week. And I've got a lot of other really good guests lined up. So tonight it's just me. I've got a lot of Bandcamp fodder, stuff I've just been picking up left, right and centre. I had a bit of a Phonique, what would it be called? Nostalgia trip, I think I would call it. So I started off with the Morgan Geist remix of Casualities. Absolute classic tune, bit of a vocally one. Sending that out to Smoke Show, even though she doesn't like it. And then this one, X Attack, which is absolutely fantastic. Again, by Phonique. Amazing artist, really, really enjoyed him. Kind of found him on the kind of Get Physical, Poker Flat, DESSOUS kind of tip. He was putting out all sorts of amazing stuff in the early, or like late noughties, early, what they call teens. Absolutely brilliant stuff. He's gone very emotional now, like really, I don't know, stadium kind of stuff, but I love his old stuff, and I'm going to indulge myself for the next 2 hours, and I hope you'll stick along with me. Right, this one's called Marketplace Spirituality, and it's by Cher. I'm actually going to have to go to the promo to actually read all this stuff. There was a whole load of stuff about this. got like Romanian connections. I think the EP is called Traian Chereches, and it's spelt exactly the same way as I've said it, phonetically, Chereches. Right, I have to give this one the full read. Traian Chereches, aka Cher, delivers his new EP C1M3R4 underscore analog cut underscore V3 to inaugurate his ARTHOUSE imprint this March. TC Studio was initiated by the duo Traian Chereches and Mate Tulbure, who toured together at respected clubs and events such as Armour 17 and Fuse, as well as releasing original material and a collab with the much revered Honor Oza. The pair are now currently working together with Placidum's Shah as Nocturnal Solutions. Beyond this, Traian has also collaborated with artists such as Radu, upcoming on Secret Society Chile with remixes from Caban and Edward, and released on Powerhouse Cocoon for Tinny's Mix, Be Chosen and Body Parts. With his multidisciplinary work, Cher explores the collapse of the current world and the emergence of new forms from the ruins. His work moves through shifting temporalities, imagining a post-ecological breakdown where the destruction and recreation coexist. Using symbols like masks, spines and wombs, he depicts an evolving theatre of endurance and transformation. Rooted in the toxicity of Romania's waste crisis, his practice repurposes discarded materials and personal memories into hybrid ecosystems, reflecting the mutations shaping our world and prefiguring monstrous futurities. There is more, but I've kind of lost interest. But it's very, very cool. Great music. There really was 3 paragraphs more, but the laptop got heavy. This one is called Knoss, spelled with a K, Knoss. It's by Pure Science. You can get it off of his Bandcamp. That's purescience.bandcamp.com. Absolutely love this one. There's another one that I downloaded from his Communications Volume 1 or 2 release. Amazing. And really enjoyed going to see him play live at Fabric a couple of months ago now with Luther Vine, whose birthday it is today. So shout out to Luther, sending this one out to you. Happy birthday. So this one is also by Pure Science. This is Wannabe 3, also on the Communications Volume 1, I think, or 3 release. Also on his Bandcamp, so purescience.bandcamp.com. Shout out to everyone in the chat on Twitch, and yes, I will tell the speaker story shortly. For anyone who's just started listening, I got some new speakers for the DJ booth, and it's a bit of a bargain. Tannoy, made in Great Britain, for what it's worth.
I would dance, and
Mood to Swing, Move Me, alternative mix on the Move Me EP. originaldjduke.bandcamp.com. That's originaldjduke.bandcamp.com. I hope that's legit. I'm pretty sure that's legit.
But all I knew was I felt raised, I felt lifted. So I loved to dance all of a sudden. It became my life. It's like liquor raises your spirits, I guess. Well, dancing for me raised my spirit, around the table and around the table. When I finished, I always felt great, you know. So now I say that was a form of unconscious therapy. You know? But all I knew was I felt raised, I felt lifted. I need to be in an atmosphere that is free, that is open, that is striving for truth, and not somebody else dictating to you how to do your thing, which you know how to do better than anybody else.
Straight into Mood to Swing's original dub. Same track, OBS.
Dancing for me, all my life I've been dancing. It was always a social kind of thing. And now that I look back in retrospect, I know that whenever I was unhappy or not feeling well or depressed, I would dance. And all I knew was I felt raised, I felt lifted. You know, so I loved to dance all of a sudden, you know, it became my life. It's like liquor raises your spirits, I guess. Well, dancing for me raised my spirit, you know. I always felt great, you know. So now I say that was a form of unconscious therapy. You know? But all I knew was I felt raised, I felt lifted.
Right, so the Tannoy story, the speaker story. I had some other speakers. They were from the old Hoxton studio, and they were very small and not very punchy. They did the business just about. But as I started having guests on the show here in the Forward Movement studio, I realised they didn't really deliver. So I started to look at what options I had, and you know, I have the Genelecs are the second speakers in the music studio, but I'd moved them over to the synth stand, so they really needed to be there so that you can make music on the synth stand without having to lean over to the main speakers. So I was like, I need to get new speakers. I've got a decent amp, got a quad amp, an old 405 with beautiful heatsink grill on the front that just looks really cool. I'll put a shot up of that at some point. But I was just like trying to work out which speakers do I get. And I remembered back to a few years ago when Normski and a guy called Gerald had been invited to go on to Soho Radio for a fundraiser for that thing in the Middle East. Yeah, that thing that's still going on. And they were both playing. I went along. I harbour this ambition to eventually do a really big interview with a guy called Gerald. So at the time I was just trying to collect like footage of him playing, and like, you know, it's really nice to hang out with him and Normski anyway. So I'm there, and it's a beautiful studio. It's like a few just down the bottom of the street from Phonica Records, and you can see in through the window. It was a beautiful sunny day. Was it Jay Carter was like she's on Soho Radio. She was looking after us, and they had these amazing speakers, and they were just like mounted up on the ceiling, pointing down perfectly at the DJ, and they really sounded great. And I was like, "What are those speakers?" And she went, "Oh, I think they're they're one of the founders of the station. He just had them up in his attic, and he brought them down and like put them on, and they've been great." And so I took a mental note. I was like, okay, Tannoy Mercury M20s. And they look kind of like funky. They've got like this kind of clear cone in the middle. So yeah, it just kind of popped back into my head, and I was thinking, oh, these are going to be really expensive. They're going to be like too expensive. And then I managed to find a guy on eBay who was selling them. Did a little bit of a little low ball offer, and said I can collect them tomorrow if you want. And so found myself heading down in the car to Big Yellow Storage in Croydon, and very nice guy called Henry. He had like 2 storage units, like 2 piled to the ceiling of old hi-fi and stuff, and I was a bit like, oh no, like I need to just pick up these speakers and go. And he started talking about tape decks and like Nakamichi. I was like, no, I don't need that. Like, and I was just like kind of trying to be disciplined, trying to not let the gear acquisition syndrome kick in, because it's bad enough in the studio. I don't need it to spread to the DJ booth or into hi-fi. I mean, it's just no. So did a quick test. Henry, super nice guy, really helped me out. Gave him 88 quid. I gave him it in advance on PayPal, so he didn't feel like his time was being wasted. And scurried off and put them in the studio, and they sound marvellous. Really, really nice. I had a great time with Colin Broadway last week. I think he enjoyed himself playing. He played some fantastic records. Big shout out to Colin. And if you want to catch that show or any of the other shows, they're all on my SoundCloud. That's soundcloud.com/formless. If you're subscribed on podcasts and stuff, you can just search me up and find Dan Formless, and I'm on all the podcast services, so you can just subscribe, and then you'll get anything that I put out, whether it's radio shows, DJ mixes, music. You'll just be able to hear it. So I've done all of that. You can also watch this back on YouTube if you want. So just trying to get these shows up and popping, and like, I've got some good guests, as I say. I've got Big Nick D next week. I've got Normski the week after. I've got Pasha the week after that, and then I've got Ewan from Mew Mew the week after that. So I'm feeling quite smug about being organised, but until I get it like 2 or 3 months in advance, I think I should probably not be too smug. But it feels really great to be back doing radio every week. It feels great playing like promos. I haven't played that many promos yet. I played the Romanian one, but and a load of music that I've been digging. When we get into the second hour, I'm going to pull out some records as well, but I'm just kind of getting my mood to swing going, and I hope you're enjoying it. Give us a follow on all the socials at Dan Formless. Check out my record label at Saboteurs Sanctuary, and make sure you follow Hoxton FM, and be sure to follow the Forward Movement Studio as well. That's at Forward Movement _studio, I think. I have to say, everyone's on the chat just saying about speakers and noise complaints from neighbours and stuff. And yeah, where I used to live, well, where I live now, I have no noise complaints at all, and it's ridiculous how loud and late I can go. It's like insane. But where I used to live, my neighbours actually wrote me the nicest letter ever, and then my flat had a leak. Took a month to fix it. I don't think it was karma, but it was kind of funny, just the way that, you know, they probably thought I was pissing on them, pissing in their pocket, telling them it's raining. All the guys in the chat are saying they got like council letters just the week before they were going to move out anyway, so they rinsed out their speakers and inflicted all their favourite music on their neighbours. I'm going to say this and I'll look at a noise complaint now, but you know.
So what do you say?
So that last one was by Spin Cycle. It's called Twister. It's the Making Faces EP and it's out on mint condition. This one is by Dennis Quin. Called Buckle Up. And it's very fast and I'm playing it slower because it sounds better.
What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? Oh, so what do you say?
Make out for like a second before he tells me to turn around because he remembered that I have a fat ass.
What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? So what do you say?
So this one is called Certain Things, and it's by Rotty, R-O-T-T-Y, who's an artist I really, really love, and been trying to kind of stay on top of what he's putting out and stuff. He's got this and another track out right now or any week now. I'm just going to check the name of the label, but absolutely love what Rotty's doing, and he sent me some demos today, and he's not sure which label to put them out on, and I'm thinking, God, these are even better than what he's putting out. What's going on? Might need to do something about this. So this one is called Wide Open. Again, it's by Rotty, and both of this track and the one before are out on FREELIFE Records any day now, I think. I'm so tempted to play one of the demos that he sent me. Fire. So this one is called Generally Miserable, and it's by Rotty, and it is not out yet. And what label would you like to hear it on? I mean, where would you like it to come out? Just asking. So this is Cher again, Traian Chereches. The track is called Night Sentinel, and yeah, they haven't put all their energy into writing the PR. They also make some great music.
calls for a joint. You want to do the honors?
No, man. I'm too fucked up.
That's nice, sweet, huh? Right on. Yeah? Yeah?
Man. Fuck yeah. I've never seen anything like this. I'm fucking wasted. I'm really stoned. I'm fucking stoned, man. I'm really...
Stoned?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back at home.
So that last one was Grant Dell, Disc Chronicles Volume 2. It's the A side because it takes up the whole side. Amazing, amazing release, and it is on Repeat Records. This one is on Constant Sound, and it is Gravitate 2, track A1, but they're all called Untitled, but amazing, amazing release on Bernski's label. And I only knew about this because when Luther came as a guest on the show, he played Gravitate 1. This one is by Aubrey. It's out on MOSAIC 4 from 1997 when phone numbers were 01. That's a UK thing. It's the Contact Funk EP, yellow label. Bought it for €5 in Berlin. Shout out to Steve O'Sullivan. I will be trying to get him on the show as well, of course. This is Galopef by Jordan Olivier, and I think the label is called RONDE, RONDE. So ronde.bandcamp.com. You can find all the next 3 or 4 tracks I'm going to play by this guy. This guy is amazing. Found out about him because of is it Vadim Svoboda? He said he does all his visuals or something, and just said go and check him out. And yeah, he's amazing. This one is called Furtalo, and the next one is called Kalataropa. I take that back, that next one is way too mental. We'll try Go Partaro instead. They're all like 4 minutes long, which is great. I think this one's the best one. It's got the straightest beat, at least. Go Partaro on Ronde by Jordan Olivier. Andy's in the chat asking if I'm going to get Fraser Campbell to come out of retirement and come and play on the show. How hard could it be? Right, I'm going to let this one run out and then play this Up to Next by TCP, who you should just go and check out all their dub stuff. It's Dubs Digital at dubsdigital.bandcamp.com, and he's also the guy behind DESSOUS, who they just make amazing stuff as well. So check them out. But yeah, let's see what this Up to Next by TCP is doing.
Welcome to the next level.
So the last one was Kingston Rhythm by Matti Midori, and this one is the remix by Satori, and both on freundefamily.bandcamp.com. Freund with a no E on the end, family, great label, amazing stuff. More of the same would be great. Not sure I have more of the same for the rest of this show, but let me see what else I can pull out in the last few minutes.
We was playing music. Soul and the real authentic.
You know Craig Richards' Sleeping Rough? Well, this is the Trying Not to Sleep remix. And I'm going to try and put the other remix, the Trying to Sleep remix, into it, and then I shall finish this show. I was going to finish with the new Photech B-side, but it's a bit mental. Next week, maybe. I'm going to send this one out to Big Nick D, who is my guest next week. He loves Sleeping Rough by Craig Richards, and he didn't know about these remixes. But if you go to craigrichards.bandcamp.com, you too will know about them. Aphex Twin, Hold My Beer. Okay, so this stuff is proper mental, but like I do love kind of listening to it to kind of expand my perceptions on stuff. I could never make stuff like this. I've no intention of trying, but it's mental. I'm assuming Radioactive Man has something to do with this, but like, yeah, the original is great. I might play it next week just to please Nick, but I thought I'd play both the remixes of Craig Richards' Sleeping Rough. So that's all from me this week. I'm Dan Formless. This has been the Forward Movement Show, live from the Forward Movement studio on Hoxton FM every Thursday, 7 o'clock GMT. Next week is Big Nick D from Banker Switches, so please tune in again next week and give me a follow on all the socials and check out the SoundCloud and everything else.
You're listening to
Hoxton FM.